Hey guys, today I want to look at this trading robot called the MoneyTree. This is the my FX book account. It's by a company called LeapFX. So they do have quite a few products. As you can see, the one that I'm most interested in looking at is the MoneyTree. So let's go to the MoneyTree. And what you can see is it's a real account, and it has taken a 1K account. It's taking it up to, well, it's made $76,000 profit. They've taken 6,000 out, so that, which is why the current account is around 70,000. You can see it's done amazingly well. I mean, there's been a drop here, but it's recovered from that. The other thing which I do like is you look at the gain. Quite often you see there's a gain, and then you can see the absolute gain is a lot less. This one's actually more. Yeah, so I mean, looking at the stats, it's done 500 trades, and if you consider the date, it's February 2022, so that's just over a year. It's now March 2023, and it's made this amount of money. So I thought this was a really interesting one to have a look at. Other things which are of interest: summary. You can see all of the pips that it's made. The only one that hasn't been profitable has been pound dollar, but all the others have been profitable. And what I've also noticed is if you look at the history, it's taken an average of 10 pips as a profit. 10 pips. And in terms of recovery, what I'm seeing here is, for example, when you've got a trade that isn't going so well, you lose 40 pips, and then it does open another trade. Look, you can see this one here, 4 o'clock in the morning or 4:45, and then 3:30, 10 hours later, it's opened another one, and that seems to be a familiar pattern here. So it's opened the same one. You can see these two closed at exactly the same time. So it kind of looks like a grid, or it does open another trade to try and compensate for the loss. And I've noticed for each one, the first one takes a 40 pip loss, and then this one always seems to take a 30 pip gain. So in overall, you're minus 10 pips down. And you can see the same thing happens here with Aussie dollar. First trade, 6th of the second. This one loses 40 odd pips, and then the second trade it opens. See, these two open close at the same time. This one makes 30 pips. And I think in the worst case scenario, if the forex pair goes the wrong way, then you can get the big loss, which I presume is the this big dip here. But overall these stats look very impressive. There's a over 90% win rate, good profit factor. So yeah, sometimes the best way is to test this for yourself, which is what I am doing here. So I've not heard of Blaze Markets. As you know, I have a preferred broker which I use, and this is it. So we are using IC Markets. I put this live yesterday. I put in all the forex pairs except for pound dollar, because that was the one that was losing. Put in 1,000, such £1,000 here, and rather than dollars, and it started to trade immediately. And I should have set them all to 0.1. This one, unfortunately, I left it on the default, which was 0.01. Still made a profit. I mean, this one would have been 8.9 rather than 0.89 because of my mistake here. But you see the 3 other trades that he has closed successfully, has made a profit so far. It does have 1 trade still remaining, which is currently in a loss. But let's wait for that to see if that can recover. So that's this one here. It's bought here, and it needs to take a profit here. Looks like there is no stop loss set in the system, but it could be that it's hidden. I don't know until we watch a bit later on. But yeah, sometimes the best way is to see how this trades live. I will make this available on my FX book so you can follow it. I also have a link to the product which you can buy through my link. It is an affiliate link. So a small cost will go towards myself, but I hope that's okay. It doesn't cost you any extra if you click on my link. Let's have a look at the web page itself. So this is Leap FX, the MoneyTree Robot. You have to click on that, and then when you fill in a form, once you get the form, you get to see a video and also a bit more information with regards to the MoneyTree. So it says here that he's made 700% profit in just 3 months using this. You scroll down here. This is the MyFX book, which you can look at. So yeah, I mean, worthwhile having a look at this. Just go through some crazy returns here. See, once again, on average 10 pip profit. Some testimonials as well. Trades 15 pairs, low risk account exposure, stop loss. Okay, be good to see how that works, because right now the orders don't have a stop loss. No hedging, no grid. Okay. So yeah, this looks like, I mean, 30-day back guarantee. So this is the cost. So there's two options. You can either buy it for a year, almost $600, $597, or buy it for a lifetime, which is $900 or $199. I'm going to make this available in my FX book so you can track it and see how it goes. And I mean, it does look good so far. I'd like the fact that there is no grid martingale, and also like that I showed you in the MyFX book. As I mentioned, the percentage, quite often with some of these trading systems where you see a high percentage return, you see the absolute gain is a lot less, because they're targeting a small number of pips. And the small number of pips means that quite a big chunk of the profits are taken from commission. This one, it doesn't seem to be like that. In fact, you get more. You get 10,000% gain, which is extremely impressive on this. So yeah, worthwhile looking at. Yes, it's costly, but it's, if you can return these kind of results, it's worth it. You can see there's 118 people tracking this as well. So yeah, fantastic. Let's have a look and let's see how it goes.